Today's guest is small in stature, but is quite the beautiful animal.
Yes, joining us for Critters Uncaged from Miller Park Zoo, it's education specialist Shannon Reedy and Pickle.
Yes.
Tell me about Pickle.
Oh, Pickle is a beautiful mini satin rabbit. He's a year and a half. Yeah.
That does not look mini to me.
He's mini. The standard satins are, about this big. So more of your, well, I don't know. If you put them side by side, you'd really see the difference.
Okay.
Let's just go with that.
And the satin comes from, it's a fur, I'm assuming?
It's the fur. Yep. It's his fur. He has just a very, very smooth, soft texture to his fur. And that's the satin name. That's where it comes from.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I interrupted you when you were telling me all about
Pickle. Quite all right. I love that.
Okay, so tell me about Pickle.
Well, Pickle himself, I got to tell you a story. He's just too fun. He came from a breeder in my home area in Indiana. I hooked up with them, a young man named Dylan. Excuse me, who has been breeding rabbits, got into rabbits in 4-H. And so he started breeding them. And satins are his specialty, mini satins as well. And he's been doing that for a few years now, mostly rabbits for 4-Hers and also show rabbits. So he also shows rabbits as well. But then some don't make the cut.
Ooh.
Some are just not the quality rabbit for shows.
Oh,
so what happens to those rabbits?
Well, they get played with by Dylan's nieces and nephews and his mom, and they create rabbits like Pickle.
Look at his little ears just stand
I sense a Pixar
up.
movie coming from this story.
I'm telling you, but he was one of those just not made for the show ring, but he's perfect for a little pet bunny. Yeah. And so Dylan will find homes, quality pet homes for his rabbits that don't meet the standard, but he's currently licking my hand, which is so funny. I'm not sure. I think it's a nervous tick. This is the first time on TV, so he's a little bit like, I don't know about all this stuff, but I'm
started licking someone's hand my first time on TV too. It was really weird.
Well, do what you feel. So we named him Pickle because Dylan, when he was a little guy, he would probably hate me for telling this story, but when he was a little guy, his older brothers called him Dill. Pickle. Dill Pickle from the Rugrats. So I thought, in homage, we're going to call him Pickle.
Is there any difference in temperament or what this particular breed eats or how they act, or is it simply one rabbit is like all the rest?
That's a great question, actually. Breeds are different, mostly in temperament. In diet, no. Rabbits are rabbits. They love crunchy vegetables and fruits. That's what they eat. And also, you know, in an environment like the zoo or in a home environment, they're going to eat a crunchy pellet as well. Rabbit cereal, I call it. It's got the nutrients in it that they're missing from their diet that we might be giving them stuff they like. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's...
That's like the thing, right?
Not every rabbit likes carrots.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Carrots.
Now this is breaking news.
Yeah, carrots also don't grow in the wild. So my big question to kids is, well, do you have rabbits in your backyard? Yeah. Do you have carrots? So the big ponder comes up. And we had a rabbit at the zoo years ago who did not like carrots. He wouldn't eat them. Pickle likes carrots.
Oh, good.
But he also loves broccoli, and he loves grapes. Loves grapes.
Does he like pickles?
He's never had a pickle, but he likes cucumbers. Right. So I guess that counts.
Close enough.
That's why you are the education specialist to educate us on all that fun facts.
Mythbusters, man. Yes. That's what I call it. So it's cool. It's really neat.
Okay, we're about out of time, but you had an active senior walk planned for next week.
That's
for the 13th.
Right.
But it's got a little pushback.
Yeah, we've had to cancel our last two just because of the COVID numbers, the restrictions that they put down on us because of the gathering numbers. And so we just decided that what we want to do is just play it safe and wait until March. We're going to bring those back up. And they happen the second Tuesday of every month, 8:30 in the morning, which is before we open. So it's always a lot of fun to come out. I mean, plan your breakfast. Have your coffee in the morning at home. Come to the zoo. For $5, you can get a fun tour. We go somewhere behind the scenes. We go look at some animals and talk about something that we don't usually get to see or have a conversation about. That's Spend an hour doing that. You can stay in the zoo as long as you want. Then you can pop across the street and grab some breakfast. And, you know, so that's a good time.
What about the Free Fridays in February? Those still going on?
That's a great question.
I'm just reading what's on my sheet of paper.
If it's on your paper, then yes.
We
It
will
sounds
go to
like-
the website.
It sounds
Right
like, according to my notes, that they are free the month of February.
Yes.
So stay
yes.
tuned for that.
Stay tuned for
Okay.
that. I'm saying that it's happening. We're having a $3 admission right now for the winter anyway.
Got it.
So it's super great.
Almost free regardless.
It's a super great deal. But you know, you might even see some rabbits. The wild rabbits, it's fun because they don't hibernate. So I love, the snow reminds me, and that's kind of why I wanted to bring Pickle out. It reminds me when I see snow, I like to see those rabbit tracks in the snow that you see in your yard
Yes.
sometimes. They're out there. You don't see them very often.
We've learned
They're
so much
huddling
today.
up, but yeah.
Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah.
We'll connect you with all the details, including the February surprise, on our Facebook page. You can just check everything out right there.